くぞ。
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and we have a lot to talk about from the global live stream. But before we get into that, just want to remind all of you that make sure you use all of these boxes. Make sure you use whatever tokens you have left in the exchange shop for the Valentine's event. Get whatever resources you can from whatever tokens you have. And also, we did get 4 coupon codes. So all you have to do is click on this icon right here, then click on enter coupon. And this is going to be for an Android device. If you have iOS, I'll put the link in the description below. But click on live stream coupon, and then you're going to type in these 4 codes that I'm going to put up on the screen right now. February All-Star, Forever Fighting, Definitely Not Rubies, and 400 Big Ones. And that's going to get you about 1,000 rubies for free, which is nice. Not as much as we normally get. It's a little bit of a criticism I have from old Travis. So I think we should got a little bit more. But hey, free rubies is always good rubies, I say. Now, let's get talking about some of the things that we can expect in the next update, which is happening tomorrow. So the first thing they've done is they've actually going to rework 2 characters. And this was a complete surprise. I honestly was not expecting this at all. First one is Lady Clone Zero. And let me see if I can find old girl. What they're going to do for this girl is they're actually going to change her first skill here. And they're going to give her, they're going to change her second skill. And they're going to give her immunity. So she's going to gain immunity. And then on her third skill, they're actually going to give the super armor skill. It's going to be an interrupt skill as well. I don't think that's going to put her over the top, to be perfectly honest, because she has no ignore guard in her kit whatsoever. So that will be a problem that she'll still have. I mean, she combos really, really well currently right now. And the fact that she's got an interrupt skill will get her out of some dangerous situations. It will definitely help her, especially since it's on super armor. The fact that she's got immunity is going to make her a lot tankier. It's going to give her a lot more survivability. But I don't think it's going to put her over the top. But I do think it's going to make her a whole lot better. The next one we got to go to the codex for. And that is Lady Chang. Oh, girl right here. This girl is getting a massive buff. So what they're going to do for her is she's actually going to get, on her first skill, they're going to give her a 70% chance to reset this skill. And then on the second, that's crazy, guys. That's an increased attack buff right here based off her defense. So you have a chance to resetting that. And then on her second skill, they're going to change this super armor to hyper armor. Say what? She's going to have hyper armor now. And then on the third skill, and this is just insane, they're going to give her the same kind of skill that Ignis and Eileen has, where she's going to drop lightning and she's going to be able to increase the cooldown. And not only that, this character already has, the immunity to stun and the 40% chance to stun enemy for 2 seconds with successful skill or active skill guard included ends. So if the characters don't have immunity to stun, she's going to be OP as hell. She's going to be OP as hell. When she uses her ultimate move, she's going to have the 100% chance to reset it. And on top of that, she's going to have the damn hyper armor and this friggin' drop lightning bullcrap that can actually increase your cooldown. So if any of you have ever fought Ignis or ever fought Eileen, you'll know when they do their third skill, or I think in Ignis' case, I think it's his third skill, they actually can increase your cooldowns. So you're just kind of sitting there with your thumb up your butt, waiting for your skills to get off cooldown to use them. Now this is really just a PvP thing, to be perfectly honest, but my God, man, she's going to be so much stronger that it's not even going to be funny, guys. Wow. Total surprise. Clone Zero and Lady Chang getting some buffs. But it's not all about the lollies, my friends. They showed something else. So this was one surprise right here. Best Mai. So now they have this new SS special signature. You guys saw this. You get increased to 60% increase of attack to female fighters, and get a load of this girl's kit. Mai has hyper armor on her first skill, and it has a stacking burn effect. On her second skill, she has a 35% increase of attack and another stacking burn effect. And then on her third skill, if you notice real quickly, he'll kind of skim through this. There's a decreased damage received by 50% for 3 seconds and another 28% attack, and it decreases the enemy's power charge rate. I don't know by how much because they didn't show it here, but she has 2 skills with attack. She's a cost 65 character, hyper armor, 2 skills that have stacking burn effects. And guess who she'll buff as well, guys? She'll buff Rachel. Rachel's a female fighter. So hard mode is going to get absolutely destroyed with this character. And if you notice, she also has low cooldowns. And I haven't even mentioned how beautiful Mai looks. Look at her face. I know a lot of you probably aren't looking at her face, but look at her face. It looks beautiful. The detail is beautiful. Now check these skills out, guys. Check these skills out. This is sweet. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, and here's the thing about this. You know, so now we have these new SS characters. I mean, look at that. That's a nice long range attack. Very fast too. And you just get the little hearts going around her. That's a nice little touch. And here's our first special. Pretty much typical Mai. Nothing really different there. That's different. That's different. Pretty cool. And then we have this thing here, which we all are very familiar with. God knows how many times some of us have played this one. Oh my God. But it gets better, my friends. It gets better. She's got a nice little finisher here. Check this thing out. Oh, nice. Nice. Not bad. Little wink and a little love there. Not bad. I imagine Mai's going to get a lot of love. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Just, oh my God. So, SS character. Then we have Athena. So we're getting Athena and Mai. Athena's a purple defensive fighter. She has increased purple element fighter attack by 45% and the PG rate by 20%. And that is not all, my friends. Athena looks insane. Athena's actually got starlight damage on her first skill, increased damage received by whatever percent, we don't know. Then she has an attack buff on her second skill and a decreased damage received by 75% on a defensive character. And she has hyper armor on a third skill and a 40% chance to reset that skill. That is crazy. And I'm telling you guys, when you look at this girl's skills, you're going to think to yourself, oh my God. Oh my God. Both of these characters are cost 65. This is the new BS, my friends. This is the new... Look at that. That thing has a lot of range too, I'm telling you. Very fast skill. Oh, man. I mean, Athena looks mean. And Athena also does starlight damage from her first skill, but she also does it on her default finisher. And you all know what that means. If any of you are familiar with Dylan, right, doing his darkness against expert mode, we do the default and then we switch to Eileen or Ginnitz or whoever and then do all of our damage, right? It's going to be the same thing with her. I bet you money, guys. I bet you she's going to be an absolute god in Guild Raid. I bet you she will. And she's going to be a god against Immortal Typhoon too, because she's a purple defense and she has that crazy leadership. Cost 65. So evidently they're saying they're not going to be bringing back the BS characters. Well, they'll bring back Rugal and Orochi, but they're not going to bring any other BS characters. This is the new thing. SS characters. And then we have this, which is the new PvE multiplayer game mode where we can all play together. Well, 3 players can play together. And you get to see all the girls in action here. Very, very freaking cool. Right? I don't know how fun this is going to be or how difficult it's going to be. It's hard to say. But it might be pretty fun. It's something where, you know, 2 of your members in your guild or maybe a friend can join you and play. So we'll see. We'll see. And we'll see what kind of rewards they actually throw in this as well. But I'm down. I'm down for this. I'm really down for this. Wow. So this is what the screen's going to look like whenever we're starting our mission against the new live PvE. We will be able to use a striker, and then we're just going to have 3 members. So, you'll have yourself and you'll have your own personal striker. And it looks like your leadership will probably apply. So that's something you're going to have to take into account. When we're playing this game mode, we'll have to wait and see. And then you'll have 2 players that's going to join you, and they can bring in whatever striker they want. So it's really interesting. We'll see how this is going to play out. They're going to offer us a hard and expert mode, and you do got to use AP. So we'll have to see whether or not it's worth it to really use our AP for this, and how long it's going to take. Something the game kind of struggles with is, we have so much to farm and so much to do in the game that really adding game modes, I don't think is a really great idea. But the good thing about this thing is that this is just a beta. It's just going to be a beta. They're just going to do some testing. They just want to get feedback from all of us. So I would really ask all of you to do that whenever we do get the update, to give your feedback about it. Whether you like it, whether you hate it, what could be improved, what could be done about it. That would always be a great idea, because we do know that the dev team does pay attention. They do listen to us for the most part. There will also be an event later down the road where we're going to be fighting Billy here, and we're going to have to use Cherry Blossom Fest fighters. And this is the interesting one. 01 Kim Kapwan. There is no 2001 Kim Kapwan in the game at the moment. So now you all know that Kim Kapwan is going to be coming to the game. Now, I don't know if he's going to be a Fest, if he's going to be a gold border, probably a gold border. I don't really know, to be perfectly honest. So that could be some exciting news for some of you out there. But nice, good eyes. Some people in my Twitch were letting me know about this, and I thought, wow, I didn't even catch that. That's awesome. Just a little hint right there of a future character that we're going to be getting. So something that was shown in the Korean live stream instead of the global live stream was this Athena set that you guys are looking at. And this set offers a 50% defense conversion, which means attack based off defense is bumped up tremendously, and then a 30% chance to deal 180% of defense as the damage on a skill. And then it also offers a 60% damage reduction under 20% HP, which means once your characters get below 20% HP, they're going to become way more of tanks. And then if you got characters that have damage reductions in their skills, which quite a few of our characters do, this set's just going to make them tanky as hell. And then to offer all that extra damage, 30% chance to deal 180% of defense as damage is a lot. That is a lot, especially on defensive characters that already have attack based off defenses. It's going to be the best defensive set in the game. How will it play out against Aaliyah? I don't really know. It's probably going to be situational. It's probably going to depend on what character you put it on. But it's going to be an overall pretty OP set. We will not get this in the next update. This is going to come after the card summon banner finishes for the Serena set. So after the next 7 days, then this set will probably show up. So we have 2 new reworks, we have 2 new characters, we have a new PvE game mode, we got a new card set that's going to be coming, a whole lot. Now, what do I think about all this? Well, I think that the reworks are great. That's always welcomed. We always enjoy seeing reworks. And I think it's awesome that we're getting the new special signature characters. However, here's my worry about this. They never really showed it, but I'm pretty sure that the SS characters are going to be just like the BS characters, where we're going to have a separate banner. I'm betting money they're not going to be in the United banner, and they're probably going to be a separate banner, just like what the BS characters were. And if you all remember, when the BS characters came to this game, we had 6 days to get them. And the only way to awaken those characters and level them up was to get memories. You cannot use dimensional tickets or collab tickets to level them up. You have to have their memories. And I'm almost betting money, guys, because these are not going to be collab characters. The SS characters you're probably going to need to get their memories. It's probably going to be a limited banner. I mean, I don't know. I'm just speculating on all of this. The only thing I know for sure is that the characters are coming tomorrow. So if it is a limited banner, if it is that we can only get memories for them to level them up through that banner, I do know that they are going to give us some free summons from the live stream. We will get some free summons for them. Now, I have further thoughts on what I think about the fact that this is probably going to be a limited banner and it's going to be a separate banner, but I'm not going to talk about it right now. I'll dive into it more when I really know for sure exactly how they're going to bring these girls in. as far as the girls themselves, Mai and Athena look fantastic. They look like insane characters. Over the top, like the BS characters, cost 65, so they're going to have native higher stats. Mai's going to be an attacking machine. I'm pretty well predicting that Athena's going to be a PvP god, and Mai's going to be really good in PvP too, but I think she's going to shine more in PvE. We'll have to wait and see before we get them. But overall, very, very exciting stuff, except for that we're probably going to have a separate banner for the new characters, and it might be a limited banner. If it is, I'll give you guys my thoughts on that tomorrow. So let me know how you're all feeling about all this information, about the new cards, about the new characters, about the reworks, the new game modes, 2001 Kim Capwan coming. And I stream on Twitch at 9 a.m. GMT plus 7 time. The link will be in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.